Hi. So, I just had the head of maintenance at Abalon Park Apartments, if I'm saying it right, come over to take a look at the dishwasher, and we were having a good conversation talking about it, and we discussed the issues with it, and he said, oh, a dishwasher is a dishwasher, and a stove is a stove, and so we were going to get that fixed up, and we had it halfway through its cycle here, manually forcing the dial to go because the dial is part of the issue. This is an ongoing problem since we moved in, and they haven't fixed it. So while we were standing here in the same room, I discussed these cabinets. Inside, behind these little holes, somehow there is sewer gas coming through. You can smell ammonia. It smells like pee on our silverware. This drawer is no different. Or this one. All smells like pee. I don't know how that's acceptable. So we're standing here talking about this, and he told me that I would have to move out to get the problem fixed. And I asked him, don't you think that's silly that we need to move? So of course I had to pull this one up. Okay, so if this was a home, who in the right mind would buy it under the impression that no one would fix the issues? They're health hazard issues. It's not just a personal preference. Sorry, I don't like to smell pee coming through my entire house. That's just okay because it's an apartment, right? Leave it to apartments to not do their job. So he started getting really upset, and I did not understand why. I said, so instead of moving out, the only way I could get anything done here is if I had a health official come here to investigate this. And then he started backing out, heading for the door, and I said, hey, where are you going? Are you quitting? We're just talking about an issue, and you're trying to leave. So I tried to stop him again verbally, a second time, at the door, and he looked really concerned, and he looked like he took it personal. And I don't understand why he would feel personal about this issue. This doesn't have anything to do with him, I don't think, other than he doesn't want to do the work. This would be the choices made in the White House office at Avalon Point. It would be them taking the heat. But he refused to do the job. He quit looking at the dishwasher, and he never made it to the bathroom to see our other issue. So this is many, many failed attempts to get anything done around here. The first thing we discussed was these blinds. Cheap, ridiculous vinyl blinds. He says they should not be placed here where there's baseboard heaters. And he said that normally he would charge us to have them replaced. And I told him, you know what? I could sense that they were going to break the second I went to go operate them, and they did. I even told him I'm going to record video of my operation of the blinds to prove I am not abusing them. The first and only pair we've had replaced are these cheap metal ones. Very, very cheap piece of junk, and they're working so far. Not even complaining about that. Been thankful for it. So hopefully we can get them all replaced, but I don't think we're going to now that I discussed my concerns furthermore about smelling pee in my house. I don't know anyone who's okay with this. It was the carpets when we moved in. This place was a flea fest, and they tried to blame us. Okay, my fish don't have fleas. that issue took so many hoops to get through. It was ridiculous. So, with that said, I guess I'm here alone and not going to get anything fixed around here. Maintenance, the head of maintenance at Abalon Point, I wish I could recall his name. I had it in my mind until he flipped out. I was respectful to him too. You know, we had a few smile whatevers while we were talking about the issue leading up to the sewer gas coming in here. Once we talked about that, and he told us that they won't do anything because they don't want to damage these cheap cabinets, he wouldn't get down and smell the cabinets. He argued about sealing up. You know, he wanted to seal up around the drain, and that was their fix. So there's odor and moisture behind the walls, and their answer is to seal it up. And he said it won't come in. I said it will come in. If you look down here below these cabinets, there is a void here, and it's leading to the wall, and you can smell ammonia down there. Okay, who wants their kitchen to smell like piss? I'm just not so sure about this. So I guess once again I'm screwed. Leave it to this apartment complex to not do the job, to elude their responsibilities. And it looks like you do actually have to have someone come down here with a name and prove these issues that need to be taken care of. They make you go to the point of what they call a threat because they don't want anyone coming here talking about health codes. So if they don't want that, then why don't they do their job? This is ongoing. This has been going for a long time. And they don't fix anything. They just try to fix it, you know, in some rigged fashion. So, don't know what to do here besides actually have someone here. If it's a threat, then that's probably meaning there's an issue here. I wasn't even threatening it. I was discussing that that was my only option besides moving out. We don't want to move out. This is month to month. We'll move out when we're ready.